What's up, guys? The journey continues, the saga continues, and you're always going to have to find your way there. I'm Dom Jackson, David A. Media, and it's the 7 Day Scoop Show, my weekly show where I document my career decisions that I'm making, yet adventures trying to pursue or use my stories, my ventures, motivate, and teach you. Holiday season, full effect, Thanksgiving week this week. Last week was our third week in the store, in the process of getting my van with Car Keys Express. Out here with Marcos, third week in the store, we just got done. Store kind of kicked our ass low-key. Store kind of kicked our ass. Things I learned. We had a lot of different teams within 3 weeks. It was us two and then different people every single week because we're rebuilding everything. So, the challenges that were faced, people in the store were cool as far as manager-wise, but they didn't have ideal situations for us as far as placement-wise in certain things. But we got to just adapt around that. Team-wise, we had a new team every week of first week or week 2 or week 3 people. So still very new. So you still couldn't always need to know their habits yet. And you didn't have yourself lined up. And then just the actual traffic of the store, newer stores, so it wasn't super volume full. But the real insight that really came to me, because I'm in this now, I'm playing this game, when I decided I'm gonna be one of the best. And the real discrepancy as far as what separates people that are really great at this, there's people that are not great. This is so what the store really taught me, to give you guys the full context of it, the levels of what it is, people that can just stand there and talk to the people enough to do it is one group. That's gets you inside the game. And then if you can do it and do it consistently and are coachable, you get to the next step. You learn how to do it with the servicing of actual programming the keys. You gotta be able to do it, servicing, programming the keys, and be able to do that while taking care of everything else inside the van. That's where I am right now. You have to be able to do that and lead people that may not be as good to do it too. That's the final step. That's where I just haven't been able to be. But with all that being said, there's even in the nuances, there's levels of nuance. For example, with stores that don't have as much traffic, you have to be able to be. So to go backtrack on that really quick, let's just say on the skill level of a sale of people, let's say there's levels 1 through 5. Level 1 being the easiest, and level 5 being the hardest. People that come in through the day could be, you can get a lot of level 1s, you can get a lot of level 5s, whatever level they're at. With your own skill set, you might be an average person, a level 3 person, or you might be a level 1 person, you might be a level 2 person, or you might be a level 5 person. There's levels of levels of what the person needs to sell them, and a level of where you are. But then the level of where you are also fluctuates depending on the situations around you. So let's just say on average, you're a level 3 person, that's the middle. But ideal scenario, beginning of the day, full energy, no chaos around, you can be a 4 or 5 during that time period. So you can close 4 or 5 people, 4 or 5 level people, no issues. The thing is, if you're a level 3, but then you're a level 3, but then when chaos happens, you go to level 2, then even if you're technically level 3, you're actually level 2 at that moment, so you're gonna miss a lot of people that come through. And with these slower stores, the real solution is that you have to be able to stay at your level 3, level 4, level 5, your best version, your highest level of skill, level 5 skill. Let's say level 5, you can close almost anybody that needs a key as long as they can get it done, without any external factor. You have to be able to do that all day with anything happening. So one of the issues that happens is that you may not have talked to someone, you may not actually pitch someone in an hour. So you'll talk to people, or you're not talking to anybody, the store's not that busy. You have to be able to stand there at your post or do what you're doing and have the same level of sales skills that you would have as far as how you convey everything, your thought process, your pausing, at the same level that you would if you just got done talking to 7 people. That same level of confidence and conviction, how you speak. And that's like the actual skill set. The real skill set is being able to sell the highest amount of people with like understanding of their situation, how to get it done. And then 2, being able to do that in every scenario, no matter what is going on around you, you're at that same pace. At least now understanding it, like it makes sense, but then like living it, like I just saw how many different times I like fluctuated, like, oh, I wouldn't have said that normally, but I haven't talked to anyone in like 2 hours, so I'm like kind of lower, you know? Because like even the level of skill set that I already have fluctuated, like I might be like a 3.5 regularly. I mean, I'm acting more like a 3 these days, shit, maybe even a 2 depending on the scenario. But to keep it a buck, like, nah, I'm like a 3. I would say I'm like a 3 for real. I'd say I'm like a 3. If I'm like in peak mode, I'm like a 4.5. I'm like really, really on it. But thinking about like the times, things I've messed up on, just from hearing the audio back, I'm like, why did I not say this? Why did I say that? I was like, oh, I was tired for this, or I was doing this, or something else happens. Like, too many external factors affected my internal state, so I wasn't performing the way I need to. Same way an athlete would. So now it's like, is that consistent state? That's going to be a combination of 1, like what it takes. Is it practicing? Is it more situational awareness? Because like I've been doing this for over a year, you know. I just got to fucking get better. But that's the thought process is right now. Still doing the push-ups, still doing my power hour of learning. Very good on consistency front. Feels good to build out like those habits. I had some moments like I didn't want to do it. I went through with it. And now it's like, okay, what's the outcome of this goal set? Also tracking my presentations for the week, my sales numbers, my closing ratio. Yeah, that's through like I only did like 50 something presentations in that the whole week, which is crazy. Like I should be doing like 50 a day. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to like 11 keys. I have the stats, but I don't know off the top of my head right now. But like these are the things you have to be religious about because it's a business and it's my business. And this is how my team's going to see it. So like whatever standards I hold, it's like they're going to get like half of that. So, you know, it's always take it one step at a time to get there, day by day.